إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونستهديه ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا إنه من يهده الله فهو المهتدي ومن يضلل فلن تجد له وليا مرشدا وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله شهادة تنجينا من عذاب النار ويدخلنا الجنة من غير سابقة عذاب ولا عقاب وأشهد أن محمدًا عبده ورسوله وصفيه من خلقه وحبيبه أشهد أنه قد بلغ الرسالة وأدى الأمانة ونصح الأمة ومحى الغمة وجاهد في الله حق جهاده حتى أتاه اليقين فصلاة وسلاما على عبدك ونبيك محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم تسليما كثيرا. يقول الله سبحانه وتعالى بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وإن منكم إلا واردها كان على ربك حتما مقضيا. ويقول رسول صلى الله عليه وسلم عن أبي هريرة قال من كانت عنده مظلمة لأخيه في لأخيه من عرضه أو من شيء فليتحلل منه اليوم. قيل قبل أن لا يكون دينار ولا درهم أو كما قال عليه الصلاة والسلام. أما بعد, all praise to Allah. All praise to Allah, the one, the only, the one who should be worshipped. I bear witness that He is the creator of this universe and He is the one who should be worshipped. I bear witness that Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam is His messenger. True mercy sent to us. If you follow His path, inshallah, will be in Jannah. Amma ba'd. The story today about Jannah, or the way to Jannah. How to go to Jannah. Always we tell our youth, if you want to aim, if you're aiming for 50, most probably you'll fail. If you're aiming for 50, most probably you'll fail. If you want to aim high, aim for 100. Maybe you will get 95. If you aim for 90, you will get 80, and so on. The same idea in Islam. The Prophet ﷺ, when he said, when you aim for Jannah, don't say, oh Allah, give me Jannah. No. Oh Allah, give me Ferdous, the highest point of Jannah. So may Allah make us all from the people who reach Jannah, inshallah, the highest point with the Prophet ﷺ. Now, to go to Jannah. To go to Jannah. Every one of us, fact, Muslim or non-Muslim, will die. Fact. No one in the world will dispute that we will die. Nothing, no one, Muslim or non-Muslim, believer or non-believer, will die. A simple act. We debate about what's happening after, which is okay. Everyone has his own way. For us Muslims, let's say the story about after that. Imagine with me that all of us from Sayyidina Adam era until the hereafter. Imagine now we are 7 billion. Imagine every year, every 100 years, 7 billion come. Every 100 years. If we live 10,000 years more, go do your math. Okay? Billions and billions are there, waiting. Now we all want to go to Jannah, right? Everyone wants to go to Jannah. I want to go to Jannah. Now comes the second. How can you go? The path to Jannah, Allah put hellfire in front of us. In the Quran said, وَإِن مِّنكُمْ إِلَّا وَارِدُهَا. Every one of us, alhamdulillah, Allah didn't say, إِن مِّنكُمْ إِلَّا دَاخِلُهَا. Everyone will go in, alhamdulillah. وَالْوُرُودِ in Arabic means that you just, in the river bank, you know, when you go to the river and you go see the river in front of you. That's it, alhamdulillah. Allah didn't say go in, because if you go in, we will be in trouble. But إِن مِّنكُمْ إِلَّا وَارِدُهَا. Everyone will be going over. Now the Prophet is telling us how this happens. It happens like this. There is a sirat. What's a sirat? A sirat, the Prophet defined it as thinner of the hair. Imagine a hair. Thinner of a hair. Sharper than a knife. Or a sword. With that being said, you have to walk over it. This is not the problem. Inshallah. We go past quickly. The problem when you reach your time, imagine, let's assume, 100 billion people are standing, waiting for everyone to pass. The crowd itself. Have you been in back home with in a metro or a bus, and everyone standing beside everyone, hoping you can get a breath? I remember I was there. And I want to smell some air. Imagine everyone standing, getting the air out of you. No one can move. And everyone has one aim because there's no way out except this way. If you're old like me, 25 or more, if you go to university to get your degree, I remember you have to go to the window and you see the, okay, this man is passed, this man failed, and so on. It's a big list, and you check your name. And it's maybe if you're in a class, 1,000 names, you have to read which one. My name is Muhammad. Where's Muhammad? There's 100 Muhammad, and you go in and search. Now, my daughter, when she got her pass, email. And she got her email. Anyway, this is not a problem. When you pass, it's the same way. The old way. You have to go and search. Go yourself. The first checkpoint on the Sirat will be La ilaha illallah. You have to believe. That's it. La ilaha illallah. Are you a believer? Yes, you passed the first checkpoint. The first checkpoint, how many will fail on this checkpoint? Ask yourself. Can you see La ilaha? That's why the Prophet said, if your last words is La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah, you pass. You pass the first one. Alhamdulillah, I'm done. I passed the first one. Say, go. From the Sirat. You pass the first one. Another checkpoint coming. What's that checkpoint? Oh, it's prayer. Prayer, did you pray? Did you pray? Every time the adhan say Allahu Akbar, you owe Allah the prayer, not the other way around. Everyone says, okay, I pray. No, no, no. When Allahu Akbar says, you go minus. When you pray, you go even. You got even. Now you want extra, you pray sunnah. You do it right, you make dua, there is a whole thing to do there. But this is not the khutbah today. The khutbah is on the sixth part, the sixth checkpoint. You pass, alhamdulillah, prayer is done. Next one, next checkpoint, fasting. Checkpoint, zakah. Did you pay your zakah? Checkpoint, hajj. Did you have the power to go to hajj? Yes, no. And you pass this checkpoint. The sixth checkpoint, I'll stop on it. This is the checkpoint I want to stop on. The seventh one is a rahim, the connection coming from the womb. Everyone coming, the parents, the father, the mother, the cousins. This is seventh checkpoint. How many rahim? Even our neighbors, even you. You are my rahim from Adam, everyone. Even a Muslim is a rahim for me because we are all coming from Sayyidina Adam. It's a one womb coming from us. He has something on me. I have to be good. Now comes the sixth checkpoint. Come, the sixth checkpoint. You'll find John there. You find David there. What are you doing here? You didn't pass from the first one. You didn't say La ilaha illallah. Yes. I'm sorry to tell you, you owe me some hasanat. You did say, give me bad words. What? But you don't need my hasanat. You already failed in the first one or the second one. No, 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 no. This is the checkpoint of حقوق العباد. What you owe me and what I owe you. And this is, most of the scholars said, what's the hardest ones? Why? All the first 5 checkpoints is between you and Allah. Saying La ilaha illallah, saying prayer, fasting. It's between you and Allah will forgive. He's the most generous. But you and me? I want your hasanat. I want everything. If I can get all your hasanat, I'll take. I don't care. I want to pass. يود المجرم ولو يفتدي من عذاب يومئذ بوات. Everyone want to go and even get rid of everyone, even who? ببني. Everyone. First my kids, and my family, and my country. Everyone I want to pass as quick as possible. This is the hardest of all. حقوق العباد. What I owe you and what you owe me. And you will be surprised how much the owing coming. The first one I can tell you who owes you. First one. I told you the 7th is the rahim. But the 6th one is your parents. Your parents are the first one that you owe them. You owe them everything. You owe them how to deal with them. You owe them, you make dua to them. You owe them that respect. You owe them, imagine now, your father and mother asking you for something. You say yes, or you say yes. Just yes. sayyat is written. Just saying yes in a bad word, in a bad tone. The Quran said, وَلَا تَقُلْ لَهُمَا. The lowest, there is nothing low, but the easiest way to, if sayyat is there. And Allah didn't say how much sayyat will get. Sayyat a lot. Allah said in the Quran, وَقَدْ رَبُّكَ أَلَّا تَعْبُدُوا إِلَّا إِيَّاهُ وَبِالْوَالِدَيْنِ إِحْسَانًا. How high the walidain. By the way, every one of this is a khutbah by itself. I can talk about حُقُّ الوالدين, I can talk about... Anyway, next, and the hardest, and the toughest of all, I believe, from this number, that's why I put it number 2, money. Money. I take $1 from you, you take $1 from me. What am I going to do with that? $1, at 10 cents, at 50 cents. The hardest part is you come to the masjid and you take something from the masjid. Who owns the masjid? Everyone donates to the masjid. Now, you took $1, you took $1. This $1, who will ask for his $1? Everyone will come to you and say, I need my $1, come on, I paid in the masjid. I need my money, give me. But what's your share? Imagine now, it's a corporation, it's a share. Shareholders. Oh, I have 1/1,000,000 of $1. I need it. You think you'll get let go of you, hasanat? No. You will take it. You need hasanat. Everyone. You took some money from someone and you say, I'm not giving it to you. You took your money, how many times you took your cousins, your family, your sister. You deprived her from her money because our thinking that sisters, girls will not take any inheritance. Who said that? Oh, it's our customs. Sorry, doesn't work. Allah will get the money from you now or later. Next one, our neighbors. Are you good to your neighbors? The neighbors have so many rights that they will come after. And they will stand. That's why I got John and David. From the first one, they failed the first one because they are not Muslims yet. They came to come to the 6th to take your hasanat. No. You saw me in the morning and you didn't say good morning. You frowned when you saw me. You put some garbage. You cleaned your car. Oh, you hit my car by mistake. I saw you. I was parking my car and I hit my car. But I didn't see it. Okay. There is a Jannah. No, come on. We'll meet there. We'll meet somewhere. Don't worry. I'll take my money. It's paid. Don't worry. You'll take it. Hasanat. When there's money that is always worthless. Simple things. Sometimes I put it there. Anyway, حقوق العباد is a lot. Some people said more than 100. I just picked some. I picked some that, one of them that really it was, sometimes even I think that, okay, come on, is this a haq? Yes. If someone sneezed in front of you and he says Alhamdulillah, when he says Alhamdulillah, it's a sunnah, but you have to respond. Yarhamukumullah. You have to say it. If you don't say it, you owe me hasanat. Thank you. Oh, you see, Assalamu alaikum. You ignored me. I don't want to respond. Thank you. Hasanat is coming. Thank you. Okay, no, I start saying foul language to you. Thank you, Hasanat. And Imam al-Shafi'i radiallahu anhu, when someone told him, Imam, this man is dissing you, saying bad words about you. Okay, and Imam al-Shafi'i was known that he loves dates. He got him a good plate of dates, and he went to him, and he said, this is a gift from me to you. Something perishable, something you will eat and go to the washroom and gone. I heard that you gave us some of your hasanat and we have poor of hasanat. I don't have hasanat to give to you. So I'm giving you some dates for a thankful. I'm thanking you for your hasanat. How many times we do that? How many times we do that? Saying any word about anyone. Sending hasanat to everyone. Especially our youth. The easy way. F-U, R-U, S-U, D-U, whatever you is. Hasanat, you're sending a you, sending hasanat, thank you. He would give you a card in the hereafter. Thank you for your hasanat. I need it. How many hasanat? Allah is the one who knows. Hasanat is coming. And that's the hardest part of all. Next, if you see someone bullied, someone, especially the youth, and all adults even, if someone is bullied and you can help, and definitely here you can help. In Canada, we can help. Call 911. Do something about it. So go tell your teacher. What's hard? I'll be questioned on someone doing something I don't know. Why should I be worried about someone else? He is the one who is beaten. Why are you questioning me? Because you are there. Allah gave you the test. You are there now. You're watching him beaten and you can make a difference. Then do it. If you cannot, at least reject it by heart. But if you can, you have to do it. And you will be questioned on what you can. The ayat which I gave a khutbah about it before. About the nar. قالوا, when they went to Saqar, what happened? لم نكن من المصلين. We were not praying. Okay? ولم نكن نطعم المسكين وكنا نخوض مع الخائضين وكنا نكذب يوم الدين. 4 categories that will take people to the hellfire. Next, definitely obeying the country laws. Imagine that I'm driving and you pass the red light. No one is seeing me. No one is seeing me. Go to the red light. No one is seeing me. We're in Canada here. Yeah, in Canada, you have to obey the law. You have to obey the law. I don't obey the law. Okay? If no one sees you, the police is not there, Allah is there. Right written on you. You pass the red light. Sayyat. You go on against someone. Sayyat. You push someone. Sayyat. Why? Why you're doing that? Ask the question, why you're doing what you're doing? To oppress someone, to show how good you are, how powerful you are. It's hasanat and sayyat at the end. And all of that will be questioned on the 6th bridge. 6th checkpoint. All of that. That's why the ulama say it's the hardest of all. And like I said, more than 100, but I'm picking 9 of them. I saw my brother, any brother, who is doing sin. I hate the brother. He is bad. In Islam, we don't hate brothers. We hate his act. In Islam, we don't hate a brother. We hate an act. His act is haram. I pray for him to come back to Islam. But I hate the act. Never diss anyone. Because you'll stand in front of Allah dissing him. You have to justify why did he do what he do. The last one, which I heard from a scholar, I don't like, even though I say sometimes my friend, but he's not our friend really. Shaitan, Satan, he's not our friend, he's our enemy. But the shaitan wants every one of us to go to the hellfire. Everyone. Everyone. فَبِعِزَّتِكَ لَهُ بِعْنَهُمْ أَجْمَعِينَ. Everyone want to take the hellfire. Imagine that you push someone and you pray that he'll die. You're helping who? You're helping him or helping the shaitan? No, you're not helping him. You're helping the shaitan. To take him to the hellfire. What you should do, you try your best. If you cannot help him by act, help him by dua. May Allah guide you to the right path. May Allah make you in the right direction. May Allah make it from the people who join the Islam. What should we do? What's the things that we should do to help and pass these bridges? Inshallah, this is what I call in the second khutbah. أقول قولي هذا وأستغفر الله لكم فاستغفروا الله وأستغفر الله. إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونستهديه ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا وسيئات أعمالنا. أما بعد. Okay, Khatib, you scared us. Now we're not moving out of the 6th bridge. What can we do? Are you going to all go to the hellfire? No. No, Islam always, I am a cheerful guy. I like always to cheer everyone. Come on. The Jannah is there. We want everyone to meet in the Ferdous. That's our aim. How can we go there? That's the second part. Inshallah. I'll give you 5. There are more again, but I'll give you My choice of 5. The first one is al-istighfar. Always ask Allah forgiveness. Are you better than the Prophet? If you're ever better than the Prophet, don't do what I'm going to say. But if you're not, then you obey. The Prophet, in every place he sits, they count on him, the Sahaba, at least 100 times, astaghfirullah. 100 times. And he is forgiven. But he said, astaghfirullah, astaghfirullah. Imagine, you sit doing nothing. Astaghfirullah, astaghfirullah, astaghfirullah. 100 times. And by the way, in Arabic, if you hear 100, it's more than that. But they say, okay, 100 to count. For it to be countable for us. 100 times. More. Astaghfirullah. Always remember astaghfirullah, astaghfirullah, astaghfirullah. Then, the second one. The second thing. Second dua. Always pray. Always make dua. Fil maghfirah. And I said it before here. Allahumma ighfirli wa li walidayya. I said the first one. My parents. Oh Allah, forgive me. Forgive my parents. And forgive whoever I owe him. Sometimes I owe people I don't know. Like I said, you're driving in the road and you cross someone. You don't see him. But he has rights now. He has hasanat. What should I do? You pray, you make dua to him. Oh Allah, forgive me, forgive my parents, and forgive everyone I owe. Everyone I owe. Maybe I said something I didn't notice and someone was oppressed by it. Sometimes you do mistakes, you're human. What you do? Pray for him. Allahumma ighfirli wa li walidayya wa li ashabi al-huquq alayya. Everyone I owe anything. Oh Allah, forgive him. 3. If you know that you owe anyone any money, try to return it. Try to return it. Try your best to return the money. If you took money from Muhammad and Muhammad left the country, left Canada, he went to Australia, he's gone. I cannot get him anywhere. I cannot reach him. And he owes me, I owe him $100. What should I do? Give this $100 charitable in his name. But you have to give his money back. Never owe anyone because he will come back to you. Catch up with you in the 6th bridge. Remember that. If you know someone that you oppressed him specifically, go and ask for forgiveness. The Prophet stood one day before he died. He got people, let me stand. And he stood in the member and he said, Ya ayyuhan nas, ala innahu qad dana minni huquq ومن بين أظهركم فمن كنت جلدت لها ظهرا فهذا ظهري. Imagine the Prophet himself standing before he died, 2 or 3 days before his death, and he said, oh everyone, come! If I owe anyone anything, come and take it. If I hit someone, this is my back, hit me! Because on the hereafter, nothing is paid. You cannot buy anyone. You cannot get a lawyer. You cannot get someone to support. It's you in front of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And the khusum are a lot. Starting from David, starting from your cat at home, from your dog. Cats and dogs? What are you talking about? Oh, I forgot to tell you. Someone went to the Jannat drinking a dog, and someone went to the hellfire because she hold a cat. Then really everyone will be standing between you and the Jannah. Try your best to get them away from your path. Lastly but not least, make dua to all the Muslims. Make dua all the time. May Allah make the Muslimin forever, for all of them, live prosper. Always remember, everywhere in the world, everywhere there is a calamity, everywhere in this world there is a problem, everywhere in this world someone is killed. We have to be knowledgeable about everyone around us. Look around you. It's a haqq. Make dua to them. Imagine that they say in the tahiyyat, تحية الله الصلاة والسلام عليك يا نبي الله السلام علينا السلام علينا وعلى عباد الله الصالحين. You're sending salam to everyone who is praying. Imagine there's 1.6. Let's assume half of them are prayers. Pray. Then you're sending salam to 715 million. And they are sending you salam. Hasanat coming from everywhere to you. And you're sending hasanat to everyone. Always remember, that one day we will meet Allah. And He is the most generous. But with حقوق العباد, it's up to you to finish it now in this dunya before you go up and you owe people. And if you owe anyone, remember to pay him back, make dua to him, and may Allah bless us all inshallah. اللهم اهدنا فيمن هديت، اللهم اهدنا فيمن هديت، وعافنا فيمن عافيت، وتولنا فيمن توليت، اللهم اجمعنا ولا تفرقنا، اللهم اجمعنا ولا تفرقنا، اللهم تقبل منا رمضان، اللهم تقبل منا رمضان، اللهم تقبل منا رمضان، اللهم اغفر لنا ذنوبنا وإسرافنا في أمرنا وتوفنا صالحين، اللهم اغفر لنا ولوالدينا ولأصحاب الحقوق علينا، اللهم اغفر لنا ولوالدينا والمسلمين أجمعين. وآخر دعوانا الحمد لله رب العالمين، وصلي اللهم على نبينا وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم تسليما كثيرا، وأقم الصلاة.